What's up YouTube? It is I, Darkblade, here with my first commentary. As you guys can see, Death the Kid is my avatar for now, unless a recent change or anything is going to be involved. Onward with the video though, you guys remember Gyro 453, right? Well, I believe her rebirth has finally come. Case in point, Mr. Captain Recolor, aka New Gyro, or at least his defender in this case. Commentators out there have commented on this kid, such as Super Funny Bros or Scarlet Article. Let's dive in this video to reveal its trash. You know this is clearly fine art when a recolor of Tails the Fox is completely recolored, and excuse me my language guys, fucked up in the process. Yeah, this will be total fun, I'm pretty sure of it.
Hey there guys, Captain Recolor here with another video, actually a commentary this time. This time we'll be doing a commentary on Youngblood's rant against Gyro 453.
Whoa, back it up. I can understand the hate on Youngblood, or at least why you clearly don't like him. But dude, why are you defending Gyro, a complete dead horse? Seriously, may I ask why? Because apparently it's too pointless and it's old news.
Okay, this isn't Gyro's name. Well, without any further ado, let's get freaking started.
Hey guys, it is I, Youngblood Fantasy 91, with a commentary for you wonderful people.
Yes, because of course, you're going to be the one who always has to say, yes, it is I, acting like you're super seasoned with yourself. His name is not Gyro Hedgie, his name is Gyro Hedgie. Get it straight, because you're doing ad hominem arguments in a subtitle. How do you do that in a subtitle? Oh wait, yeah, you just did.
First, well that was pointless, and second, really dude, you can't take a joke? Gyro is basically a joke from the subtitles. I'm surprised myself that you can't even knew that. It's like you assume that was an ad hominem attack, and by the way, ad hominem attacks don't appear in subtitles. You gotta address them through voice, or at least just address them through text. I mean seriously, it's more like to attack the characteristics or authority of the writer without addressing the substance of the argument. For those of you who don't know ad hominem means, I'll put a link in the description, but like I said, it's the second lowest form of an argument.
Now, I'm very much aware that it's been a long expanse of time since people have started talking about this, but hey, it's better late than never. Now this guy has a problem discerning between reality and imagination.
Yes, like you just did. Like again, once again, his name is Gyro Hedgie, not Gyro Hedgie. Reality, Gyro. Fantasy, Gyro. Okay. There's something wrong. Whatever. Continue on with the video.
You know it's fucking pointless to bring up the same topic 30 seconds ago. And are we using the reality/fantasy argument? Allow me to do a demonstration on you. In reality, your team is using a recolor in defending Gyro Hedgie, a completely dead horse, and also old news. The weakness is on you, and none of your arguments refute Youngblood's points. And in fantasy, you thought that your points had completely destroyed Youngblood's points and made him to understand that Gyro is right. On the other hand, nice job of doing something that a lot of people have been saying most of the time in your comment section. Nice job nitpicking the subtitles.
He is yet another member of what I like to call the Sonic Recolor cult, whose members include a bunch of imposing, annoying, pathetic, and somewhat hilarious bunch of 12 to 13-year-olds who think that because they can recolor, they are automatically given immunity from any sort of criticism, whether it may be positive or negative, from their audience.
No, we just think that if you don't like our recolors, get back out. No one asked you. Okay? We're posting up there for fun. Like you said in one of your earlier videos, I just make videos for fun. I don't want to get all critical in the competition. We don't want to get in the competition of art. I mean, come on, get a clue.
Wow, just fucking wow. Okay, can anyone tell me in the comment section that the recolors are pure intense art? No, I'm serious. Please list them in the comments section below this video. I would like to know, because there are two things that I would like to say before recolors start posting. One, you're completely wrong that recolors are art, and two, it's plagiarism, my dear friends. Plagiarism. My god, kid. In the 7 regions of hell, you are completely, like, stubborn than confused Matthew. I'm definitely serious. You're just more stubborn than him, as far as I know.
Whether it may be positive or negative from their audience. Given that they publish their substandard crap all over the internet and beyond, it shouldn't come as a surprise to them that people are going to disagree and have differing views as opposed to theirs. But seeing as they are 12 to 13-year-olds who don't know anything about criticism, their intolerance to it produces pretty hilarious results. Case in point, Gyro 453. Yeah, you knew this was coming. He's the quintessential case of suffering from recolor-itis and made a video, using the dulcet tones of Microsoft Sam no less.
Recolor-itis? Really? Again? Reality and fantasy?
Well, that was pointless.
Trying to justify and defend his recolors. And he failed horribly. I'll listen in, and I'll see what I have to say about this.
Yes, tell us with all your wisdom.
Another pointless comment.
Hello, this is Gyro speaking. Anyway, there are some retards, I shall list them now.
Okay, from the word go, there are several problems with the video. First, you're using the hated program Speakonia, something that all Sonic recolorists use for some unexplained reason.
Answer this. Am I using it? No.
He meant most of the Sonic recolor artists use Speakonia. Might want to check that again, but I will agree that Youngblood did say that every Sonic recolor out there used Speakonia.
Second, you seem to lack any sort of grammatical structure, as I can clearly tell. You didn't put any punctuation marks within the first couple sentences. Third, listing people who disagree with you as retards is by no means a retardant against haters and trolls. But of course this sort of thing flies over your head because you voluntarily refuse to understand that.
Certificate 2T7, Fishermanful 73, Exolus 1, Irreveride, Sunturn, Oscar Mandude 1, They Suck Horse Willies.
I suppose the reason they suck is because they actually draw their own work instead of using an overused template and, surprise, surprise, copyrighted no less, because being original totally means you're the worst people ever.
Now here's what thinks is funny. He says we're not original. Well, here's how I see it. You take somebody's video, it's grabbing your old bull crap over it, you speaking, and then you take someone's, so it's the same thing as taking someone's picture and putting all over it. You're editing it, like you're editing their video. I'm editing your video. It's not, if you say, okay look, if you claim it's original, which is original, if you're claiming that it's not original, then really, you're being not original with this video. I'm just saying, man, it's just classic common sense.
I understand what you're saying, but two things. First, you should have also edited out your stuttering during this video, and two, you should have also edited out Gyro's Chaos Doom Blast and long pauses during this video too later on. And guys, I will also be fast forwarding through this long pause, seeing that basically Captain Recolor doesn't even make a standard point. Dude, you have a lot of points to make in this one, but you didn't. By the way, guys, I had to skip 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Dude, you really should have edited out this entire long pause.
Okay, I had to fast forward through exactly 1 minute and 29 seconds of the unamazing Technicolor copy hog, when I could have listened to Golden Slumbers by the Beatles and still not have missed anything in the video.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure some people skipped through that whole whatever that mess you made his video was. Great job, Youngblood Fantasy, and once again being a hypocrite.
Here, let me repeat this just one last time so that way you get this clearly. How about editing your video? Tell me, dude, have you ever heard of editing in your life? I mean, seriously, the long pause was completely your mess to clean in this video.
In the video. Tell me, are you familiar with a little thing called editing?
It's over
9,000!
now. If you are still watching this, then you are alive, because you were not killed by the blast, because you were a good person.
Whoa, back up. Are you trying to tell me that your planetarium light show somehow inflicted actual pain on a certain number of viewers? This, my dear friends, this is why we criticize and hate Sonic Recolors, because they are obviously not in their right minds, and they are incredibly immature when it comes to certain issues on the internet. The earlier these Recolorists understand this, the better off they will be.
Certificate 2T7, Fishermanful 73, Exolus 1, Irreveride, Sunturn, and Oscar Mandude 1. That was the last video they ever watched on YouTube.
So they were casualties of your little rave session you had for a minute and a half? That last statement you made is not only going to bite you on the ass, but whack you across the face later.
They are dead now, because my blast destroys whatever evil is found outside of the screen.
Listen, you believe all the delusional fantasies you want. You can fly on your own. You can construct the biggest Jenga towers ever. You live on the goddamn moon with your alien Aunt Agatha. But when you project your butthurt anger over the internet in the form of ridiculous madness such as your rock and roll laser show we've seen earlier...
Okay, first of all, the only thing that made it rock and roll was used. I don't get why you're being a hypocrite, but just saying.
I wouldn't say Youngblood's a hypocrite, and by the way, Worth, first of all, yeah, you'd only use those for making up to 2 to 3 points, just saying.
And then claim it to kill other people, then you're in for very rough future days with trolls. In fact, you guaranteed for it to happen.
I saw you all who watched this. If you are still alive, then please add me as a friend and subscribe. I will do the same to you cause I want lots of nice buddies.
Oh, so you're an attention whore now? Dig your grave deeper, pal. It really helps your case when you are wholesale advertising your channel in the midst of this ocean of butthurt you call a message to everyone.
So let me get this straight. Suddenly asking for friends is being an attention whore? Come again, Youngblood? Because honestly, I don't see your point.
Dude, have you ever heard of the definition of the attention whore? Attention whores are people who will do anything for attention. I mean, seriously, you do not hear what Gyro just said. Please add me as a friend. Yeah, that's kind of a sign of basically being an attention whore. And basically, that's kind of more of a sign of a trolling. Yeah, might want to think about that.
Everyone.
I saw the trolls die in horrible pain and it made me they suck next to you.
Wow, you are a sick son of a bitch.
Sorry guys, but I have to be nitpicky here. Dude, you could have just edited out that sneeze, or at least redone it, you know.
You want people to die as well, and you doubly like it when they die in severe pain. Does the word sadist mean anything to you? Also, emoticons don't translate well in Speakonia. It makes you sound incredibly stupid.
Well, anyway, this is Gyro the Hedgehog saying bye-bye, because my looseness here is done. But please to all you people remaining, please if you have ever been mean to anyone I am YouTube, please apologize to them and add them as a friend and subscribe to them because being mean, it's for losers and trolls.
But, Gyro, you were being incredibly mean to the people that were criticizing you. You used your fake chaos blast to fake murder them all because they realized that recoloring is a manifestation of unwavering stupidity. And yet you're telling us to stop being mean to others? A hypocrite and a charlatan is you.
Please help spread the love around the outside, because world peace is a goal we should all be striving for, and we shouldn't be nasty to each other even online.
Then I suggest practicing your own advice. You want to live in a world of peace? Then accept other people's criticisms. That way you'll avoid getting into arguments with others, and people won't make commentary after commentary, each of them logically destroying your sorry ass until you get the picture.
So let me get this straight. You're saying telling him to accept criticism. Why don't you accept his criticism? He's telling you that recoloring is okay in the eyes of other people, like recoloring is not okay in the eyes of you. Okay, I close my case. All right. the conversation is done. Oh wait, you got more? Let us hear it. Yeah, let us hear your amazing wisdom.
Wow. Just fucking wow. Do I sense the hints of ignorance? Do I? I apparently do, because apparently you're biased because Gyro was basically kicked off, and basically you're just pointing your anger towards Youngblood, which really just points yourself towards denial. Just, dude, stop the anger here.
Like this petty drama on YouTube that you caused on your own with World War I, the war to end all wars, which I may add included gruesome acts of genocide. It's like me trying to compare the Empire State Building with Swiss cheese. You want to know why Archduke Franz Ferdinand was murdered in Sarajevo? It was because of political tension derived from Austro-Hungarian rule and Serbian nationalism. That definitely equates to criticizing on the YouTube, yes sir.
So please be nice to everyone and strive to live in the light and live a life of happiness like God wants us to.
So, not only does he make unnecessary comparisons to real-life events, he also tries to bring religion into the whole conversation. $10 says he's going to be a creationist someday.
Goodbye, guys. Spread the love.
We'll do that once you stop spreading your hate. And that's the way it is.
No, the way it is that you say he's hating? Who's hating now, pal? I mean, really. I mean, look in the mirror.
You do realize that you're hating on Youngblood as well. Youngblood is definitely not hating on Gyro, and I'm not defending Youngblood in this case, but I do know that Youngblood is basically spreading his criticism at Gyro. And again, 2011. Get this straight, dude.
Well, I really have nothing left to say. Gyro's video was utter crap. In trying to defend himself, he made himself look like a complete ass and a succulent target for the trolls. Declaring war on the trolls is pretty much the stupidest move you can ever make, especially when most people on YouTube flat out hate recolors and recolor artists. The thing that saddens me the most about this is the mere fact that he doesn't understand what he is doing is stupid. And the sooner he realizes that he's the one starting the drama, the sooner the problem will subside. That's all I gotta say on the matter. This is Youngblood Fantasy 91, and ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the brighter later.
For one, the YouTube video, okay, it was aimed at them, but it wasn't supposed to be super direct. It was supposed to be funny. You actually think that he thought that killed somebody? It's like me talking to you will change your mind. Of course it won't change your idiot mind, because, well, of course you're stubborn, like you call Gyro. You're just stubborn. Yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. And by the way, I won't see you in the brighter later, because with this guy around, there is no brighter later.
How would you know about the way basically Gyro had his Chaos Doom Blast? Was it meant for trolls? Was it meant for specific people? Was it meant for an attack? What? Multiple, many things. And this is where the trade ride ends. Let me tell you something, buddy. 4 things I have observed throughout this commentary was, firstly, your editing. It was poor. Piss poor, that it was just as bad as anyone else out there who had piss poor commentary things. Second, the fact being that you were just stubborn throughout this entire video because you basically were ignorant throughout it. Demonstration was at least the 11th minute throughout this entire video. Third, the way you can't take a joke. Dude, you don't have, it's the internet, you don't have to take things way too seriously. And finally, the most important of all, this was 2013, I mean, today's 2013, right? And this was made back 2 years ago. What the fuck were you thinking? Anyway, guys, this is Darkblade. I will see you all on the other side, and hopefully the dumbass recolors, or at least the most intelligent ones, will learn from their mistakes.